presents Nelson Eddy. It's that pleasant hour for light and power. Brought to you by 160 business-managed electric companies with Robert Ambrose in the orchestra and starring Nelson Eddy.
There's a sound you wot of, you hear a lot of in West Point Barracks today. When the morning early, it wakes us early and drags us out of the hay.
Hey, hey!
Oh, it's far from sweet and musical,
And it's made so proud and gay.
till they drop the curtain. There's one thing certain, that sound we'll never forget. For you may journey here and yonder, to where the ends of nowhere start. But however far you wander, it still will echo in your heart. Yes, till the last great days are falling, and life's long, long hike is through. You'll hear the West Point bugle calling across the world to you. The future will, then the West Point will be there. On the battlefield, then the West Point will appear. Marching team, we are a marching team. On the word, we're marching down the word. On for liberty and on the victory. For you may journey here and yonder, to where the ends of nowhere start. But however far you wander, it still will echo in your heart. Yes, till the last great days are falling, and life's long, long hike is through. You'll hear the West Point bugle calling across the world to you. Thank you very much, and hello, everybody. That was Sigmund Romberg's West Point song from Rosalie. And this is Nelson Eddy and Company. Happy to meet you once again on the Electric Hour. This afternoon, Robert Armbruster, Frank Graham, and I are playing host to three young ladies who play harps.
Angels with pretty faces. Not only look like angels, Frank, they play out of this world.
Yes, Bob, they're the Harps of Swing. But where are they? I wanted to introduce them.
Well, the last I saw them, they were out front, standing around in line. They have such nice lines to stand around in, too. We sound like three minds with but a single thought.
About three harps that beat as one. Anyway, Frank, you go out and find the girls, and I'll sing my next song. I'm falling in love with someone.
Which one?
The one on the... I'm falling in love with someone is the name of the song. It's from Naughty Marietta and by Victor Herbert. I have a very strange feeling I never felt before. 'Tis a kind of a grind of depression. My heart's acting strangely, it feels rather sore. At least it gives me that impression. My pulses leak madly without any cause. Believe me, I'm telling you truly. I'm gay without cause, and sad without cause. My spirits are truly unruly. For I'm falling in love with someone, girl. I'm falling in love with someone, heard a while. Yes, I'm
Nelson, can we introduce the guests now?
Not yet, Frank. This is where Robert Armbruster and the orchestra present their number. A little later, we'll get around to hearing the harps to swing.
Oh, Bob and I can hardly wait
To hear them?
to get around them.
Ah.
You know, we're very interested in harps.
The harp is one of the oldest musical instruments.
Is that so, Bob?
Yes, it's referred to in fairy tales like Jack and the Beanstalk, played by the Irish bards in the Middle Ages.
Well, it goes back to biblical days. King David played the harp, and even the ancient Greeks played it.
Well, strictly speaking, Frank, the instrument played by the Greeks was not a harp. It was a lyre. The Greek instrument had only 7 strings.
For a few strings, you'd make a lyre out of it? It was related to the harp, and it's mentioned in mythology.
You don't say.
Yes, its origins are lost in antiquity.
Sounds to me like you two got lost in the encyclopedia.
Well, we have been doing a little research. Heard the girls rehearsing and got interested.
In the harps or the girls?
The harp.
Oh.
Look, we're trying to be up to date when we talk to the girls.
And when you're talking to the girls, you'll try to date them up. Yuck. Well, it won't work. Won't work.
It won't?
No, you can't get anywhere telling those girls the harp probably originated in the twang of a bowstring.
Well, how do you know?
I've already tried it.
Uh-huh. I guess Bob and I'd better get a new approach, huh?
You can work on it while Bob carries on with the next number. It's Let Me Love You Tonight, played by Robert Armbruster and the orchestra. Don't let me disturb you. I'll just sit right over here, okay? Yeah, go right ahead.
Hey, who in the world is that? A friend of yours?
I never saw him before in my life. I thought he was a friend of yours.
Probably some New Year's Eve crank. Pardon me, young man, but just...
Wait. Wait till I get this cotton out of my ears. I can't hear a word you say.
Cotton? What's the idea coming in here with cotton stopped up in your ears?
I hate music.
Oh, huh? Well, what are you doing here?
What am I doing? Waiting for the commercial. I just love electricity.
Well, I sort of like it myself. And you'll be interested to know it's getting cheaper all the time. In fact, if yours is an average American household...
Well, it certainly is.
Yes, well, then you're getting about twice as much electricity for your money as you did 15 years ago. Of course, if your bills seem about the same or a little higher, there's a reason for that. You've probably got an electric clock, a refrigerator, vacuum cleaner, radio, toaster, percolator, and various other push-button conveniences that you didn't have 15 years ago.
My gosh, that's true.
Yeah, so you see, your household electricity is an all-time bargain. And it's been made a bargain by sound, experienced, progressive management on the part of the men and women who operate America's electric light and power companies, such as those that sponsor this electric hour. At one place in the opera of Boris Godunov, a character named Barlam staggers on stage to sing a rousing song about a mighty military victory which the Russians had won over the Tartars. Nelson Eddy now sings the song, The Siege of Kazan, by Mussorgsky.
By the walls of Kazan, a mighty stronghold, Taliban with his soldiers he made merry. But the Tartars who are finished and no longer did they really standing on Russia's soil. He crept closer day by day to the walls of Kazan. He drove mines and tunnels deep under the wide river bed. Kept the Tartars on the ramparts wide awake day and night, turning toward Taliban, their faces pale with pride. Wicked Tartar brood. But the great Tsar scowled and ground his teeth, and his head on his shoulders sank, he pondered lost in thought. Then he called his sturdy cannoneers up, and he bid them stand with fuse in hand, stand with fuse in hand. Now the fuses are lit, they sputter sparks and smoke, and the sappers come forward with their powder kegs. Now the kegs are set rolling down the mine, they roll away, rolling faster, faster, reach the goal with a bang go off. See the wicked Tartars toppling, they are sick and sore. Hear them shriek and yell with all their might. See them in their thousands lying all around. 40,000 bodies to the ground, and 3,000 more. Such was the fate of Kazan, the mighty stronghold. As you may have gathered from my earlier conversation with Bob and Frank, our guests on the Electric Hour this afternoon are the Harps of Swing. And without any further ado, we want you to meet the Mrs.
Good afternoon. I'm Miriam. I'm Bonnie. I'm Hokey.
And we're smitten.
Just about everybody's smitten once they've heard these girls. Around Hollywood, they're famous for their Saturday night appearances at the Maskers. That's an actors' club, and every weekend a different actor pays for the privilege of being host to a party of several hundred servicemen. And the featured act at these functions is the Harps of Swing.
What a sight for GIs.
Yeah, 3 harps, all going at once.
Oh, who looks at the harps? Anyway, it was at one of these Saturday night functions at the Maskers that I first met the girls. In fact, we were on the same bill together.
Bet you asked them out to supper afterwards.
Sure I did, but we didn't go after all.
Why not? Wouldn't they go for separate checks?
No, not that, Bob. It was just that they wanted me to carry their harps. Have you ever tried to carry 3 harps?
No, but I'll try right now.
Where you girls learn to play these things?
Miriam, say I did, Hokey studied at Georgian Conservatory in Indianapolis, and Bonnie studied at the Chicago Conservatory.
You see, Bob, they all have classic backgrounds.
Pretty classy foregrounds, too. Cute, vivacious, pretty.
Frank, we're trying to find out how the girls became the Harps of Swing.
We've been working in a stage show, Nelson, and about a year ago we thought we'd try putting a harp trio together.
Well, you did a good job of it.
Yes, I've seldom seen a trio so well put together.
Frank, we want to interview the young ladies, if you don't mind.
Well, not at all, as long as I can out-interview.
Ooh.
Anyone who saw the trio in Ghost Catchers with Olson and Johnson will know what I mean.
Frank, that'll do. Bob and I are trying to tell our listeners something about the girls.
Well, so am I.
Our listeners are interested in things like their arrangements.
So am I.
Yeah, and they're also waiting to hear the girls play.
So am I.
For their number, the Harps of Swing are going to play a medley of Lady Be Good and Dark Eyes. And here it is. It's played by Miriam, Bonnie, and Hokey The Harps a Swing.
Nelson, wasn't that something?
Yes, it was, Frank. And our thanks to the Harps a Swing for joining us this afternoon on the Electric Hour. We're glad they brought their harps to the party.
Glad when someone asked them to play.
Gonna be tough to follow that act.
Oh, I don't know. I'd follow him any place.
There's a switch on Harpo, Mark. He's a harp player who chases girls, but you chase girl harp players.
Afraid that calls for a change in subject, Nelson. In response to many requests, Nelson Eddy sings a Cole Porter song, which has long been recognized as a classic in popular music. It's Begin the Begin.
When they begin the begin, it brings back the sound of music so tender. It brings back a night of tropical splendor. It brings back a memory evergreen. I'm with you once more under the stars, and down by the shore an orchestra's playing, and even a palm seems to be swaying when they begin the begin. To live it again is my sole endeavor, except when that tune clutches my heart, and there we are, swearing to love forever, and promising never, never to part. What moment divine, what rapture serene. Till clouds came along to disperse the joys we had tasted, and now an desire I only remember when they begin, the begin. Oh yes, let them begin the begin, make them play till the stars that were there before return above you. Till you whisper to me once more, darling, I love you. And we suddenly know what heaven we're in when they begin.
Did someone say tomorrow's a holiday? Millions of American boys from Leyte to the Rhineland could hardly say it was. To them, a holiday is a pleasant dream, something to think about at night as you lay your head in the mud and try to sleep. They're out there doing a job. Today, tomorrow, every day. Discomfort, danger, and death are the daily routine. Good food and a warm bed are relics of the past, of a place called home. Someone say holiday? Not for thousands of you war plant workers. You'll be on the job tomorrow, too. Neither will there be a holiday for many of those who supply electricity for factory, shipyard, and home. All over America, there are men and women who will give up their holiday that the essential work of the world may go on, and to speed the day of victory. And to those who are doing most of that end, to all our fighting men in every corner of the globe, we say, thanks. And may 1945 see you home again.
As our share in helping you speed the parting year and welcome in the new, I'd like to sing a gay Welsh melody, Nos Calan, one of the oldest and best of New Year carols. And if my Welsh will hold out just a little longer, I'll say Happy New Year. Burenuida.
la 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 la.
Frank and Eddie will be back in just a minute. Your hosts for the Electric Hour at the same time each week are 160 business-managed electric light and power companies. Each is a separate operating company serving its own community. But they've joined to bring you this friendly music and these friendly talks about the electric business and what business enterprise can do to build an even greater and more prosperous America. By the way, don't waste electricity just because it's cheap and not rationed.
Nelson Eddy again. Last year at this time, I was in darkest Africa with our boys. Had a right good party with them New Year's Eve, too. I can't help recalling their fine spirit. And since our program is now being shortwave to them, I'd like to just say hello and wish all of them a Happy New Year. Next week, Robert Armbruster and the orchestra, Frank Graham, and I will meet you once again on the Electric Hour. Our guest will be Reese Saxon, a very attractive young lady with a lovely voice. And I think you'll enjoy the program we have planned for you. Until next Sunday, then, may happiness light your home and more power to you. Happy New Year.
The Electric Hour comes to you from Hollywood. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.